People, welcome back to YaadAndAbroadTV. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, like, comment, share, and subscribe. As I said, if you're not familiar with this channel, we talk about issues in Jamaica, the Caribbean, and the whole world, people. So what going on, people, welcome back to my channel. Big up in yourself. So once again, people, we are talking about this mystery plane that so-called crashed in Rocky Point, Clarendon over the weekend, people. So now they're saying police hunt occupants after crash landing in smuggling hotspot. So they know say Rocky Point the hotspot smuggling place, people. So they say a multi-prone investigation has been launched into whether a deregistered plane bearing the Mexican flag that crash landed in Rocky Point, Clarendon on Saturday evening was on a smuggling mission. High-level security officials have been tight-lipped on the probe so far, amid mounting speculation because Rocky Point is one of several nodes along Jamaica's southern coast known to be hotspots in the illegal drug trade. Independent civil organization Global Initiative, headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland, also noted that Rocky Point was notorious for being a hub in the deadly guns for drugs trade. You hear that, people? While it is unusual for planes to land in Rocky Point, a senior law enforcement official theorized to the Gleaner on Sunday that it was likely that the pilot had been trying to land the plane at unofficial airstrip in the region. Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Horace Chang, who briefly spoke with the Gleaner on Sunday, said that he was still gathering information on the incident that has shocked some residents of the coastal community. He goes on to say, "At this time, I am still currently being briefed and the police are investigating. So when I have gathered enough information, I will make a comment," Chang, who is also the National Security Minister, said. He was unable to say whether the cabinet, which meets today, will make an interest in the matter. What? What do you mean make an interest? I tell you, people, Jamaican are real. Noting that the body had its agenda set. Head of the police information arm, Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, said that the investigation was in its infancy and that they could not yet establish ownership of the plane, which was registered XBJMR. The JCF spokeswoman was unable to say from where the plane had departed before entering Jamaica airspace, a critical piece to the puzzle that could provide deep insight into aircraft's operation. She says at this stage, not much is known. We have investigators on the scene and we are trying to gather as much information as we can, Lindsay told the Gleaner. She said that a search team unsuccessfully combed nearby areas for the occupants, contrasting accounts of 2 or 3 briefcase carrying men dressed in jackets could not be independently verified. As I was saying in my previous video, you know Jamaican them when they come to storytelling, people, them watch a movie, you know. So them always say man dress up in a jacket and tie with briefcase in a plane and thing, and you never know if them just run with a story right there. So the 12-seater plane is believed to have been modified to leave occupancy for the pilot and 1 passenger. The Gleaner investigation showed that the plane has been deregistered, raising further suspicion about its operation. The Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority Director General Nari Williams Singh, while having little information to share, confirmed that a Mayday call was received from the aircraft signaling that the occupants were in distress. The Aviation Authority will be seeking the help of international partners in gathering more information. The South Coast arc of infamy includes Rocky Point and Fahara Beach, the latter the site of a deadly shooting of a soldier during an anti-narcotics operation last September. 2 Nicaraguans and other residents were arrested in a November 2020 drug bust in Rocky Point. Senior Superintendent Glenford Miller, head of the Clarendon Police, told the Gleaner evidence of a hot zone for smuggling. Miller said that the Nicaraguans were arrested following the seizure of more than 1,000 pounds of marijuana. The two have since been charged in relation to the fine and for illegal entry into the country. They are reportedly awaiting deportation. The Clarendon commander said that drug transshipment remains a worrying trend in communities along the Central Parish coast. Residents of Farra Beach in the Milk River area argued on Sunday that drug smuggling in Farra was a thing of the past. From 1996, no drugs no fine at Farra Beach, said one resident who claimed that the smuggling label has tarnished the seaside community. But the police say that the beach port is a gateway for drugs. It goes on to say that port is definitely used to smuggle drugs. And this is one of the challenges that we face with our sea coast because it is a little difficult for us to police. It is very difficult to manage, Miller said, citing limited resources. Miller's lament captures the enormity of the smuggling crisis in Jamaica with 145 informal ports. Jamaica has long swapped drugs for guns with Haitian boaters, with an estimated 200 illegal weapons infiltrating the country every month. The Clarendon police chief said that local authorities had sought support from the Marine Police, but that assistance cannot be indefinite because the marine vessel will need to be out there on the sea to transport petrol, he said. Mayor of Maypen and Councillor for the Rocky Point Division, Winston Mara, has renewed the call for a marine post to be installed in the fishing village. He goes on to say the government had a plan 2 years ago to construct a marine post right there in that area. However, one resident who spoke on condition of anonymity said he observed the craft flying low and alerted a friend that it was going to crash. Not long after, his words that he said came out to be true. So people, all they're saying is that they're searching for two gentlemen who just up in a jacket and tie. But my thing is, people, them should have start the search from the same day when all of this happened. Them wait almost 72 hours to start search for two, man. Come on now, them man, they probably out of the country already, or they're somewhere far from that plane there. Probably in a hotel. I watch the news and I laugh and I say, look on them immediately. Hey people, tell me if I'm wrong. Shouldn't they have start searching for them brother the long time? They shouldn't wait so long. Say almost 72 hours, people. Them people are gone. And in the report, it also said that them ball out for Mayday, suggesting that they got in difficulties. But who knows? Maybe they were dropping off. Maybe they were picking up. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And the fact that them ball out for Mayday, that means, I don't know. I'm thinking that it probably was in difficulty and them just have to end up crash land the plane. But we don't know, people. Honestly, nobody knows what happened or what took place, and this investigation will go on. You don't know how long it will take, because right now it look like them turn the crash site into a tourist attraction, people, because more residents and people them who live in a Occupant over which part of the plane there than police and investigators. So I don't know how I go on, people, but you don't know, as me say, once me get more information I will let you guys know. You see me, people, big up in yourself from Yard and Abroad TV. Much love and appreciation.